This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Be advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
Welcome to Usapang Bayan. Ako po si George Chua, kasama ang aking co-host na si Rach Marquez. Pag-uusapan po natin ang mahahalagang pangyayari at issue na kinahaharap ng ating bansa.
Makakasama po natin sa gabing ito, Baik Philippine Sales Manager Michelle Kimberly Chua. Welcome to the show. Okay.
Thank you for having me here.
Well, good evening, Mickey. And as you know, our topic for today is developing your career, and you being a prime example of having just graduated in 2015, right?
Yes.
Could you tell us a little bit about your course, what you took up in school, and why you took up those that degree?
Okay. Well, I initially took up Bachelor of Science in Marketing Management in De La Salle University. And then I decided to take up a complementary course in CSB, which is web design and animation. I thought that web design and animation, it's all about the arts, photography, web design making. So I thought it would be complementary to, marketing things. And then I'm very fortunate that selling is something that I'm passionate about. Like, I remember when I was still younger, we would sell corn dun sa mga tabi-tabi, kung ano yung mga ice candy, ganon, sa mga neighbors. So parang it's really fun to sell to people. So, yeah.
So you had an early training in sales.
Yes, yes.
Well, do you believe that parents should still have a say at what their children should take up in college? Because there are some parents who are very, ano ba yun? Hindi naman sa nangangaialam. Sir, ano ba yung tamang term for it? Yeah, dictatorial na, anak, ito ang kunin mong course in college. Do you still believe that the parents should have a say at that?
Well, our parents are our number one supporters in life. They're the ones who really have our best interests at heart. So it's very good to listen to what they have to say. And sometimes if hindi mo talaga kaya yung what they want, like my mom wanted me to take up nursing. Takot ako sa dugo. So parang hindi ako makasurvive, ganon. So sabi ko, Mama, mag-marketing na lang ako, magbenta tayo, ganon. So, it's good to listen to your parents, but you also have to think na kaya ko ba yun, ganon.
And what you're passionate about.
Yes.
You also discuss that with them.
Yes.
So, Mickey, tell us, when you graduated, what happened? How did you get your job? What did you decide to do?
Well, okay. When I graduated, I actually had a lot of job offerings already. I took up, I was working with Globe Telecom for my OJT, and also had other offerings as well. But then my parents decided to ask me if I wanted to join the family business. And I said, yeah, why not? Let me give it a try. And I've been loving it ever since.
Well, did you get any special treatment when you were working for the family business?
Well, yung boss ko, no, during my first month there, sabi niya, Mickey, if you're not able to sell a unit within your first month, I would have to fire you. You know. And then within 3 weeks, I was able to sell a unit. And yeah, I'm very fortunate with that. And I still remember yung mga first few clients ko, no? All of them were pioneers to becoming a very good salesperson. They were Marco Rodriguez tsaka si Sir Ernesto Sevilla. So until now, I still see them after 2 years. They still have their unit serviced with us. They both got a Baik MZ40. And I think they're loving their units because constant service. And I asked them, oh, how are your units? And they said, oh, doing well. I remember si Sir Ernesto, the reason why he got a unit was because he needed to fit in a wheelchair inside the vehicle. So it's a very versatile van. You can fold and tumble the rear seat. And then si Sir Marco naman, kung dati they had to commute to places, jeep rides, now proud na proud siya na yes, kaya na niya yung wife niya i-drive all the way to work, ganon. So it's a very big accomplishment.
So, being a Chinese brand, Mickey, do you find it difficult to sell Baik?
Well, you know, qualities have changed nowadays, and we're very fortunate because the company I'm with, Baik Philippines, is a global 500 fortune company, and it's partly owned by Mercedes-Benz, Daimler AG. So the quality is different. It has a very good review as well. So, and we test it out in the Philippine market. We see that not only is the quality good, but we also concentrate on the service side as well. Because we're Universal Motors Corporation, for 60 years, we've already been doing vehicles. We started out with Mercedes-Benz, importing it into the Philippines. And then also with the Nissan, we also started the Nissan lineup in the Philippines. So with that background, we're able to make sure that the Baik vehicles are in good quality and in good hands in the Philippines.
Well, let's talk about your career again. Well, maraming kakagraduate lang lately, no? April and May graduation months. And marami ring tinatawag na hashtag officially unemployed. What do you think are the qualities one must possess to land a job?
Okay. Well, you know, enthusiasm is very important because nowadays a lot of people are in it for the salary lang. It's important to also take note of your salary, but when you're starting out, that's not really the thing you need to focus on. Sometimes marami din nagko-complain na ang dami daw pinapagawa sa kanila, gano'n. I started out, or until now, actually, I'm still doing all around ba, gano'n. And
Multitasking.
yes. And that's how you actually level up in the company. That's how people find you valuable in the company as well. That's how you become hireable na parang the company doesn't want to let you go anymore. So you need to make sure that your passion for the job and enthusiasm is intact, and always keep learning because once you stop learning, once you say na, ay, tapos na ako, alam ko na yan lahat, ganon. And then, doon na din magsa-start yung wala ka ng passion, wala ka ng routine na lang siya, ganon. So, it's important to always learn, have passion for the job, and do what you really love to do.
How successful do you think you've been in selling cars in the
Okay.
Philippine market?
Well, I started out in 2015, and then I had my first full year of sales in 2016. So in 2016, I think I was able to sell around 92 Baik vehicles and then around 36 Nissan vehicles. So
That's impressive.
yeah, I think it's safe to say na right now I'm number one in Baik, And then in our dealer, number 3 in Nissan. So,
Wow, congratulations,
thank
Miki.
you.
Ay, hindi mo ba hihinga ng blowout? Well, what do you think are the character traits or attributes that enable you to succeed in being able to sell so many vehicles?
Well, first of all, positive thinking is very important, especially in sales. There's a lot of customers, some different types of customers you have to handle, deal with. So it's important to always keep your head up and think positively. And then second, it's very important na whatever industry you're in, whatever job you're in, to always make sure that you have your phone with you and you answer the phone, like text, calls, ganon. Because especially in this day and age na technology is the forefront, it's important to always make sure na we're connected ba, ganon.
How do you treat your customers? Because of course, customers are number one, right? So how do you treat your customers? What makes them feel good in terms of dealing with you?
Okay, well, the customers are always number 1 priority. So I always have to make sure na what they're looking for is what we give them. Sometimes kasi there's a tendency na you wanna sell what you have in the showroom. So the customers can actually see that na, ay nako, ito binibentahan lang ako kung ano yung gusto na mabenta, gano'n. Yes, so it's very important to always listen to your customers na what they really need and want in the vehicle.
Did you notice that if you had their customers satisfied, how do they give you more business?
Yeah, actually, having a very satisfied customer, and if they either one, refer customers back to you, and then number 2, if they buy units again from you, or buy products again from you, that's actually the telltale sign of knowing na you really satisfied your customer well. And I'm happy naman to say na yes, my agents also has yung mga repeat customers, and then we also have yung mga referral customers. Minsan nga, meron mga customers, hindi pa sila mismo bumibili. Nagre-refer na sila ng mga baik clients. Gano. So we've had instances like that.
What do you do about customers who have complaints?
Okay, well, yung mga customer complaints, no, sometimes it might be hard dealing with them kasi who wants naman to have a customer that's not happy or, letting them down. But it's very important to get a hold of that scenario as soon as possible. Like, wag na yung, ay, sa sunod na yan, wag na yan, complain yan. Ang key that's very important is to make sure that we handle the customer complaint immediately as soon as we have them, and we've tried to find a solution. And then we need to make sure to follow up the client na, sir, ma'am, this is what's happening, this is what we need to do, yung mga ganon.
Well, we need to have a station break sa amin pong pagbabalik. Makakasama pa rin natin si Baik Philippines Sales Manager Michelle or Mickey Chua. Please stay tuned.